Could the recent headlines about Jungkook's bullying scandal be one of the biggest misunderstandings in recent media history? As rumors swirled uncontrollably, fans and critics alike were left guessing about the truth behind the shocking allegations. Yet, just when it seemed like the narrative was spinning out of control, Jin and Jungkook themselves stepped forward with a public clarification that silenced doubters, surprised supporters, and touched the hearts of millions. But what did they reveal, and why are so many still questioning the media's role in amplifying a story that may never have had solid ground? The press conference was announced unexpectedly, sending shockwaves across fan communities worldwide. Jin, known for his poise and protective nature as BTS's eldest member, and Jungkook, the group's youngest yet most multifaceted member, arrived together at the media hall. Their expressions were calm yet serious, a stark contrast to the emotional storm that had enveloped their names in recent days. Fans watching live streams and attending in person felt a mix of anticipation and unease. What were they about to hear? Would this be the moment that changed everything? Jin, taking the lead as the group's unofficial spokesperson in times of need, began with a simple yet profound statement. Sometimes, the truth is much simpler than what people want to believe. What we're addressing today is not just for Jungkook, but for everyone who has felt the weight of unverified claims. His words hung in the air, leaving the audience in suspense. What exactly was the truth Jin was referring to? Jungkook, visibly composed yet with a hint of vulnerability in his tone, then elaborated on the situation. The allegations, which had spread like wildfire, suggested that he had been subjected to bullying during a recent military exercise. Social media exploded with speculations, supposed leaks, and even fabricated testimonies. But according to Jungkook, these claims were far from reality. It was a misunderstanding, he began. What started as an internal disagreement during a team-building activity somehow became exaggerated and twisted into something entirely untrue. No one bullied me, and I was not a victim. This narrative hurts more than it helps. The clarification was direct, yet it left room for a deeper examination of how such rumors began in the first place. Jin stepped in to further emphasize their point, shedding light on how internal military dynamics, combined with the immense public interest in BTS, created fertile ground for rumors to escalate. The media often amplifies stories that they think will attract attention, Jin explained. But in this case, they crossed a line by portraying Jungkook as a victim without verifying facts. It's not only unfair to him, but also harmful to the other individuals involved, who now face unwarranted scrutiny. The elder member's tone was firm, his words resonating as a call for accountability not just from fans but from the media outlets that had propagated the rumors. Jin's voice cracked slightly as he continued, reflecting the emotional toll that the situation had taken on the group. We work hard to share our truth through our music, our actions, and our words. But when those truths are manipulated or replaced by sensationalized headlines, it feels like a betrayal, not just to us, but to the people who trust us. Fans watching the press conference felt a surge of mixed emotions: relief that Jungkook had not suffered in the way the rumors suggested, admiration for Jin's leadership, and frustration at how easily misinformation can spread in the digital age. Social media immediately erupted with hashtags like #WeStandWithJungkook and #ApologizeToBTS as ARMY rallied behind their idols with unwavering support. But the most surprising moment of the conference came when Jin, in his signature candid manner, revealed a critical detail that no one had anticipated. The individuals involved in the disagreement have all resolved the issue privately. They even approached Jungkook to apologize for their part in the misunderstanding, and he accepted it with grace. This wasn't a story about bullying, it was a moment of learning and growth for everyone involved. Jungkook, visibly emotional, nodded in agreement. "We're all human," he said. "We make mistakes, but what's important is how we move forward. I hold no ill will towards anyone, and I hope this can be a lesson for all of us about the dangers of jumping to conclusions." The conference concluded with both Jin and Jungkook thanking their fans for their unwavering support and urging them to focus on positivity and understanding rather than fueling the negativity that rumors often breed. Yet, As they exited the hall, holding their heads high, questions lingered. How did such a minor incident escalate into a global controversy? What responsibility do media outlets have in ensuring the accuracy of their reports? And perhaps most importantly, what does this situation reveal about the pressure faced by idols like BTS, who live their lives under constant scrutiny? In the days that followed, public opinion began to shift. Many media outlets issued corrections and apologies, acknowledging their role in amplifying the unverified claims. Advocacy groups called for stricter guidelines on reporting practices, particularly when it comes to high-profile figures. And amidst the noise, one thing became abundantly clear. BTS's ability to face adversity with honesty and integrity remains one of their greatest strengths. For Jin and Jungkook, the experience was undoubtedly a challenging one, but it also served as a reminder of their resilience and the power of their bond, not just with each other, but with their fans and the world at large. As the group continues to navigate their journey, this moment will undoubtedly stand as a testament to their unwavering commitment to truth, growth, and the values they hold dear. So, what's next for Jin, Jungkook, and BTS as they move forward from the storm of rumors? Will this experience inspire new music or projects that reflect the lessons they've learned? And most importantly, how will their story continue to resonate with the millions who look to them for inspiration and strength? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. BTS's legacy is far from over, and their light shines brighter than ever. As the dust settled from the press conference, armies worldwide continued to process the emotional roller coaster they had just experienced. Social media remained abuzz with discussions about the integrity of media reporting and the impact of such controversies on public figures. Fan forums became spaces of reflection, where the discourse wasn't just about the incident itself, but also about the broader implications for how society perceives and treats celebrities. For Jin, the episode reinforced his role as a protector within BTS. His eloquent handling of the press conference demonstrated not only his maturity, but also his deep care for his bandmates. Fans couldn't help but admire how he managed to transform a tense situation into a teachable moment. Jin isn't just a hyung, one fan tweeted. He's the backbone of the group, the voice of reason when everything feels chaotic. Jungkook, meanwhile, emerged from the ordeal with a renewed sense of purpose. While his vulnerability was evident during the press conference, his courage to confront the rumors head-on resonated deeply with fans. It's not easy to stand in front of the world and defend yourself, especially when the story has already spiraled out of control, said a media analyst on a popular Korean talk show. Jungkook's bravery speaks volumes about his character and the values instilled in BTS as a group. Despite the overwhelming support, the situation also reignited discussions about mental health and the toll of fame. Armies called for greater awareness of how relentless scrutiny can affect artists, with many advocating for campaigns to protect idols from the harmful effects of misinformation. This isn't just about BTS. One fan wrote on an international forum, "It's about changing the way we consume and share stories about public figures. We need to hold ourselves accountable too." Meanwhile, within BTS's close-knit circle, the incident served as a moment of reflection. Sources close to the group revealed that the members had gathered privately after the press conference to discuss how they could support one another more effectively during challenging times. "They've always been like a family," the source shared. This situation